to see you guys again today. After a week, we missed one meeting, but hopefully you guys still have the time to review the lesson on your own, all right? So today let's continue with the lesson that we were left off 2 weeks ago, which is still chapter 9. All right, guys. Okay, so all right, there you go. So today we're still talking about chapter 9. So chapter 9. Let me set this up really quick so that way you guys can see it. Hopefully that's clear enough for you guys, okay? All right, so let's start with the role plays, guys. Chapter 9, still talking about needing help. Okay, so volunteers will be appreciated. I am going to need 10 volunteers for this conversation. Okay, let's see. I have Nani here. Okay. Nani. 1 second. Nani, I'll have you do themes, dialect number 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have Hadisha. Hadisha is doing Henry's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll have JJ's doing themes 5, 6, 7. Mr. Amin is taking care of Henry 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Lily is taking care of themes 8, 9, 7. 8, 9, 10 for Miss Lily. Henry's 9, 10, 11 is taken care by Miss Fu. Meanwhile, Jennifer will take care of themes 11, 12, 13, 14. And then Miss Fanny is taking care of Henry 12, 13, 14. I have 2 more spots available, guys. 2 more spots available for the role plays. All right. Okay, let me repeat first, all right? While we're waiting for 2 more volunteers who's interested, which is, okay, I got it. I have Uni. Uni, you are taking care of themes dialect number 15, 16, 17. All right, 1 more spots available. Okay, let me review again, okay? Nani is taking care of themes 1, 2, 3, 4. Adisha is taking care of Henry 1, 2, 3, 4 also. JJ is taking care of themes 5, 6, 7. Mr. Amin is taking care of Henry 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Lily is taking care of Teams 8, 9, 10. Miss Wu is taking care of Henry 9, 10, 11. Jennifer is taking care of teams 11, 12, 13, 14. Miss Fanny is taking care of Henry 12, 13, 14. Uni is taking care of teams 15, 16, 17. I have one more spot available, which is Henry's 15, 16. Anybody interested? After we do the role plays, we'll continue with the review of the tenses, future tenses. Yes, about future tenses. All right, anybody? Your name will be awesome. That way we can hear new voices also, right, guys? All right, so I don't see anybody. Maybe they're not ready yet, okay? So I'll have Nani, okay? Nani is taking care of Henry's 15, 16. So Nani, you're taking care of teams 1, 2, 3, 4, and also Henry 15 and 16. All right, allow me to unmute you guys.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Nani. How's it going?
Fine, thank you, Miss.
Very
Good
good.
evening, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Mr. Ami. How you guys doing today?
It's fine.
It's great.
Good evening, Miss.
Awesome.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Jane. Are you tired?
Good evening, Miss.
Not really at this time.
All right,
Good
awesome.
evening, Miss
Good
Susan.
evening. I heard Miss Fu, Miss Lily, huh? Okay.
Good
Awesome.
Miss.
Good evening, Miss Penny. How you guys doing today? Dinner was great, right?
Right. It's great.
Awesome. So are you guys ready?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, Miss.
Perfect. All right. Whenever you guys ready, time is yours.
Henry, what are you doing?
I have been trying to solve this physics problem for the last half hour, and I still have no idea how to do it.
When do you have to hand it in?
It is due at the end of this week.
Well, this is only Monday. Why don't you get some after school tutoring tomorrow?
I have to sign up for the course. I guess I will go sign up for the Wednesday session tomorrow.
You should read the chapter before you show up for the session. It will help you understand the subject matter better.
Okay, I will do that.
Now that your problem is solved, I need you to lend me a hand with my problem.
What is up?
I need to build a new dollhouse for Nancy. I was putting her dollhouse away, and somehow I accidentally dropped it. It was broken into pieces.
How conscious of you does she know?
I told her about it. I couldn't lie to her.
How did she take it?
My sister really liked that dollhouse, and obviously she was not very happy. But I told her that I would build a better one for her. So I need I need your help.
Me? Have you? I have never built anything in my life.
Me neither. But don't worry. Putting together pieces of wood is not good to be difficult. It's not going to be difficult.
Who says houses need to have window and doors?
Who says houses need to have windows and doors?
Sorry, Miss Susan. What kind of number of Henry for me? Team number. What kind of?
Who's talking? Jane? Jane is taking care of teams 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so who says that's team number 10 is Miss Lily, and then continue with Henry, 9, 10, 11, Miss Fu.
So, so you are going to build a dollhouse with no window and no doors?
Yes, I do not see anything wrong with that. Do you?
No, it makes the project easier to handle now. But are you sure that Nancy will not mind having a dollhouse with no doors and no windows?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you sure that Nancy will find this dollhouse with no doors and no windows better than the one you broke?
No, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Why do you have to make things so complicated?
I'm not trying to complicate things. You did tell Nancy that the new dollhouse would be better than the one you broke. I just want to remind you of your promise.
Ah, I wish I have not touched her dollhouse. What should I do then?
Get help from somebody who knows how to build a dollhouse. I would not be of any help to you in this project.
Who do you suggest I ask?
Mrs. Brown used to be a carpenter. He will be glad to help you out. Why don't you give him a call and see whether he has some free time?
You are right. It will take us forever to build this dollhouse. With Mr. Brown's help, I can finish it in no time.
Okay, now that your problem is solved, can you help me trim the trees in the backyard?
Who? Me? Trim the trees in your backyard? It will take us ages to trim those trees. Let's see who is good at trimming trees. Ah, you can ask Mr. Brown. He is also good at trimming trees. And when you ask for his help, please ask him to help me build a dollhouse also.
Okay, very nice, guys. All right. So let's have a little review. To improve your guys' pronunciation. Intonation is good already. Okay, let's check on the pronunciation of some words. All right, Henry. Henry, okay, Henry. Henry's dialect number 1, guys. Need you guys to pay attention to this. This word here. Now, right here, for the last half hour. Okay, it's spelled as H-O-U-R, but when we pronounce it, it's gonna be silent H. So it's hour. For the last half hour instead of the last half hour. Okay, now the H is gonna be silent. So when it's silent, you barely hear that H there. Okay, so our sounds like the our book, our house, our car. Okay, so same. Okay. Jadi untuk pengucapan kata our, kata yang ejaannya adalah HOUR, oke, itu hanya itu diucapkan itu silent ya. Jadi kalau silent itu pengucapannya tidak terlalu kentara ya, tidak terlalu terdengar pengucapannya. Nah, jadi untuk pengucapan yang ini jam, oke, untuk menunjukkan lamanya waktu, oke. Nah, di sini last half hour, setengah jam terakhir ini, oke. Now we're gonna spell that, pronounce that as hour. Okay. I have been trying to solve these physics problems for the last half hour. Okay, so pay attention to that. Okay. Next, we have Tim's dialect number 6. Okay. Now, pay attention to the word here. House. I need to build a new doll house for Nancy. I was putting her doll house away. Okay. Now, the word you guys need to improve. Okay. Okay, is house. House, mouse. Okay, rhymes. Okay, house, mouse. Now, and then also the away. I was putting her doll house away. Saya menaruh. Jadi doll house-nya ini dipindah. Oke, dipindah dari satu posisi ke posisi lain. Nah, saat dipindah itu harus diangkat ya doll house-nya. Nah, saat diangkat itu secara tidak sengaja akhirnya jatuh gitu. Kemudian terlepas doll house-nya. Oke, next. I have Henry's number 12. Oops, not 12. Yeah, oh yes, 12. Henry number 12 here. Okay, pay attention to this word. Prettier. Prettier. Okay. That's showing comparison. The adverb is pretty with the ER. Okay. So, are you sure that Nancy will find this dollhouse with no doors and no windows prettier than the one you broke? Okay. Prettier. Prettier. Okay. Jadi kata prettier ini adalah kata yang menunjukkan perbandingan. Oke, perbandingan. Jadi kata dasarnya adalah pretty plus er. Oke, so pretty plus er, we pronounce that as prettier. 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 So the T is gonna be silent, guys. No, prettier. Okay, it's gonna be prettier. Prettier. Okay. Awesome. Only those three. So now let's continue to R. Okay, this is done here. Exercise done. Now let's continue with the grammar review of the chapter. Okay, let me share this one. All right. So this is the exercise that we're gonna try to understand, guys, okay? Now, before we'll go to the exercise. Hopefully you guys already read this, so you have a little bit understanding, okay? Because this is quite a long explanation here, okay? Now, in the future tense, we're gonna use the word will or shall. Okay. Nah, untuk future tense ini adalah tenses yang digunakan untuk menunjukkan sesuatu yang di masa depan. Jadi belum terjadi ya. Kemudian biasanya untuk future tense ini digunakan kata will, shall, going to. Okay. No, it's the difference is the will. Okay, now let's talk about the difference between the application of these words. Now will. Nah, kita ke will dulu ya. Will ya ini menunjukkan to describe the future. Okay, untuk to make a prediction. The world population will grow a lot in the next 50 years. Okay, jadi itu menunjukkan suatu prediksi ya. Decision made at the moment of speaking. I have the vegetable soup, please. Okay. The phone rings and I'll answer it. While the phone rings on the side, you know, then you're gonna say, oh, that's happening. The phone is ringing on the side. Then you're gonna say, oh, I'll answer it. Okay. You use the will here because the decision that you made to answer the phone was made at the moment. Jadi kita menggunakan kata kerja will kata will untuk future tense ini di kalimat tersebut karena keputusan untuk menjawab mengangkat telepon yang berbunyi itu dilakukan saat itu juga. Oke. Okay? Next. Jane's over there. I'll just go and say hello before we leave. Okay, now that decision to say hello is right then. You making right now, like that. At the second, like that. Okay, next itu penggunaan will untuk to make a request untuk permintaan. Okay, example, will you bring some water, please? Here will it's not like talking about something that in the future like that. No, it's just a request. You can use a will like that. Okay. Will you be quiet, please? I'm trying to make an important phone call. Okay, so it's a request. You can use will. Okay, suatu permintaan yang secara lebih sopan. Okay, next to make promises and offer untuk membuat janji atau offer itu penawaran. I'll call you when I get home. You can use will there. Okay, because you promise there. Okay. And then we'll send you the goods as soon as possible. Okay, that's an offer. Okay. Next, will itu juga bisa digunakan untuk to describe the consequence of a conditional phrase. Okay, now if it rains, I'll take my umbrella. Nah, ini untuk menunjukkan konsekuensi dari akibat yang akan terjadi. Okay. Now here, if it rains, okay, that's a conditional phrase. Then we have the consequence of that phrase is I'll take my umbrella. Will she come to the dinner if I invite her? Okay. Now that's a will because that's a consequences that of the phrase of I invite her. Okay. Now we'll talk about shall. Shall is usually used in British English. Okay. Now used with the subject of I and will only. I and we only, okay? So she, he, it, they, not use shall. Only I shall go, we shall go, okay? Like that. Only the subject is only I and shall. Sorry, I and we, okay? Now, shall is using to make offer also, okay? Using I, okay? Same like will. We have make offer, we can use will or shall. Okay, shall I make some lunch? Shall we help you with your bag? Okay, remember, subject is only for I and we. Next, to make a suggestion. Okay, shall we go to the park? Okay, next, beside that, also you can use shall to express formal obligation. Okay, formal obligation itu adalah suatu seperti kayak persyaratan, kayak keharusan begitu ya. Guests shall not remove anything from the rooms. Okay, jadi itu suatu peraturan begitu yang formal. Okay, applicants shall provide evidence of their qualifications. Okay, that's the third use of shall. The next one is to make promise. It's same like will. I shall never forget to help you gave me. We shall do everything we can to solve the problem. Okay. Now next, to describe the future very formally. We shall overcome this difficult moment. Mr. Lopez shall begin his talk at 2:30 p.m. Okay. Now, okay, that's a shall and will. Now we have going to also, guys, okay? Sometimes you're gonna hear people using to be plus going to plus verb, okay? Now, this going to is using to talk about the planned activity for the future, okay? So this activity is already being planned. Jadi penggunaan going to ini juga untuk menunjukkan sesuatu yang akan terjadi di masa depan. Biasanya digunakan untuk aktivitas yang sudah ada, yang sudah direncanakan. Okay, let's see it here. There is a good movie on TV tonight. Yes, I know. I am going to watch it. Why is Betty in a hurry? Because she is going to meet her brother at the station at 6. Okay, so it's already being planned. Okay, next. Next, going to is to use for prediction in the near future. Okay, because there is a sign that that's gonna happen. Okay, now let's check here the example. Now, she's standing at the edge of the cliff. She is going to fall. Okay, now that's a prediction. Okay, nah di sini kalimatnya ini dia berdiri di dekat ujung jurang, dia akan jatuh. Okay. Nah, ini karena here we use she is going to fall because there is a sign here that she's gonna fall already. She's standing right at the edge. Okay. Now, what is the problem? There are strange noises in the lift. I think the lift is going to break down. Let's get out. Okay. Now, I think the lift is going to break down. Okay. There's a prediction because there is a sign that the noises in the lift. Okay. That's when we use the is going to be going to. Now, will is going for the remote future. Jadi untuk penggunaan masa depan yang masih jauh. Sedangkan untuk going to, we use for the, okay, this is just additional when we're gonna use will. When you see this word, I believe, he will, I expect, she will, like that, okay? When you see this word, then you will use the will. Also, this perhaps, probably, certainly, you're gonna use will. Promise already. Okay, will also use in a question tag after imperative. Okay, now do it today, will you? Okay, nah ini will ini digunakan untuk suatu apa ya? Untuk penegasan untuk suatu di kalimat perintah yang diberikan penegasan. Don't look at your friend's paper, will you? Okay. And then this is just more explanation when we can use will, but it's just some of them is just like revision. Okay. Now will spontaneous plans at the moment. Now going to is for the plans that at the moment that you make. Meanwhile, will is for the already remote. This okay, going decided before the moment of speaking, then you're gonna use going to. Jadi going to itu digunakan untuk suatu perencanaan yang sudah diputuskan sebelum kita berbicara. Nah, kalau kita berbicara saat ini kemudian kita memutuskan, the phone rings, I'll answer it. Okay. Nah, itu digunakan untuk will saat kita memutuskan di saat ini. Now, beside that, we have also present continuous. Okay, guys, present continuous is also for plans also. Nah, ya, so untuk plans itu kita bisa menggunakan will, kita bisa menggunakan going to. Also, we can use a present continuous. Okay. Now, going to untuk perencanaan yang sudah matang ya, sudah jauh sebelumnya. Sedangkan untuk will itu untuk saat ini, yang keputusannya saat sekarang ini. Now, present continuous tense ini digunakan untuk perencanaan yang sudah diputuskan, sudah disetujui oleh setidaknya satu pihak. Oke. Okay? Now, and waktunya itu sudah pasti. Okay, let's see this here. I am meeting Jane at 8 o'clock on Saturday. We're having a party next Saturday. Would you like to come? Now look at the time. Okay, already the time is next Saturday, 8 o'clock. Okay. And then also when we're talking about people future plans, where you can use what do you call present continuous tense, because this is a plan that they already arranged. Are you doing anything interesting this weekend? Yes. Since we're talking about plans, those are the three words that you can use for the plans. Okay. So this is a future continuous. Excuse me. Okay. Now, there was the present, the simple future tense. Beside the simple future tense, we have future continuous tense. Okay, when you guys see the continuous or progressive tense, you know that the verb is gonna be added in. Okay, so the formula is you're gonna use will or won't. Okay, plus be plus the verb ing. Okay, this is verb. Okay, when you come out of school tomorrow, I'll be boarding a plane. Okay, so it's showing here will be plus the verb ing. Okay, now we use this future continuous tense when at a specific time in the future. Okay, we see as new, different, or temporary, then we're gonna use the future continuous tense also. Will you be starting work earlier with your new job? Okay, so this is talking about new job, so we're gonna use the future continuous tense. Today we're taking the bus, but next week we'll be taking the train. Okay, so these are temporary, taking the bus. Okay, and also the train, temporary. He'll be staying with his parents for several months while his father is in recovery. Okay, so here is we use the future continuous tense because it's only temporary for several months. Okay, that's the two uses of a future continuous tense. Next, if you have future perfect tense, will be completed before a specific time. Okay, so this future perfect tense, I'll explain it to you guys. Meanwhile, let's go to the exercise, guys. You guys can read it next week. Okay, I'll explain it. Okay, right here. Okay, right here we have exercise 1. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, guys. So exercise 1, you guys decide whether you use the will or going to. Okay. Or the present tense. So let's see number 1 here, okay? Now, this is you guys already answered 2 weeks ago, okay? So I'm gonna give you more explanation here, okay? Now, when you're talking about something that you regularly timetable doing, then you guys gonna use the present tense, okay? Oke, time ini untuk penggunaan present tense untuk sesuatu yang sudah ada terjadwal ya, waktunya itu sudah pasti, kayak seperti pekerjaan, seperti sekolah, kayak itu adalah sesuatu yang sudah timetable, oke? Then you guys gonna use the present tense like this. What time do you work on Monday? You don't ask them since it's Monday. Next, you're talking on Monday, next Monday, then you don't use will. What time will you finish work on Monday? Okay, instead of you use will because this is timetable work on Monday, then you use the present tense, guys. Okay, that's why our answer is number A. Okay, now next. This weekend, okay, this weekend here we use the are going to, okay, going. Because this is here is arrangement, guys. An arrangement that you make for the remote future. Oke. Okay? Jadi ingat ya kalau untuk will itu adalah plans. Kita untuk plans ada 3 ya. Ada will yang plansnya itu disetujui saat ini, kemudian going to untuk yang sudah terencana. And then what's the other one? Give me 1 second. We have three. Present continuous. Okay, guys. Now, present continuous itu apabila sudah disetujui, sudah confirm dengan salah satu pihak, dan waktu dan tempatnya itu sudah pasti. Jadi untuk 3, ada 3 ya untuk plans-nya ya. Will, and then going to, and then present continuous, guys. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, let's go back to that. So that's an arrangement. We are going to use going to, okay? Now here, number 3. I'm sorry I made you angry, okay? So you made that promise here. I won't do it again, okay? The promise you make is at the second that you say it, okay? So that's why you use won't, will not, okay? Now next, number 4. It is really hot, okay? Will you open the window, please? That's a request, guys, right? Okay, suatu permintaan. I don't think I will be able to come tomorrow, okay? it's a prediction, okay? Talking about prediction, that's all. We use the will. And then next number, I'm going to buy, okay? I'm going to buy something for dinner, okay? So that's already being planned, okay? That's why we we using going to. And then number 7, you can insist all you want, but I won't help, okay? Number 7 here is a refusal, okay? Refusal, you use the will also. Number 8, blah, 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 doing that, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, this is a request again, okay? Will you stop doing that? Okay, now tonight, here, number 9. You guys have an answer, okay? Blah, 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 tonight, there's a restaurant that looks promising, okay? Number 9, this is an offer, guys, okay? Blah, 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 we eat out, offer. Okay, I'll have JJ try, huh? Let's discuss about this together.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Tonight, there's a new restaurant that looks promising. Will we eat out tonight? There's a new
Okay.
restaurant that looks promising.
Okay, now, kalau di, now here, the word restaurant, can you try to pronounce it again? Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes, there you go. Okay, very good. So you don't say restaurant, the restaurant. So kata T-nya itu silent ya, jadi tidak kentara saat diucapkan ya. Jadi seperti tadi, restaurant.
Restaurant.
Very good. Okay, remember that. All right. Now we're talking about here, blah, blah, blah. We eat out tonight. All right. So, nah, jadi ini apakah kita makan malam di luar hari ini? Now, here is an offer, right, guys? J. Okay. It's an offer, but when it's a we. Okay.
Berarti yang
will we? Your answer was will we eat out, right?
Yes.
Now let's go check on the will. Is that an offer? Can we use offer for will? Let's check. Prediction. No. When can we use offer? Offer, suggestion with the shall, huh?
Okay, Miss.
Former obligation, promise, future, going. Okay, that's it. So let's make a request. Okay, that's a request. Promises, offer. I'll call you.
She will.
So to describe the consequences, yes, will, we can use this for offer also, but okay, shall we offer, then using we will usually when we use we, the subject is we or I, we use shall instead of will.
Okay, Miss.
More like that. That's why I cannot really explain this because this is, but that's how I'm, from what I've been experienced in like talking to the native. Okay, when we use we or I instead of we like use will like that for an offer, we're gonna use shall.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, jadi untuk biasanya nih dari pengalaman saya untuk berbicara secara langsung dengan yang pengguna bahasa Inggris yang first language there. Jadi kalau biasanya untuk offer itu ya, kalau subjeknya itu antara I atau we, instead of will, nanti kita tuh makainya shall.
Oh,
Jadi seperti kedengarannya itu lebih
polite ya.
lebih apa? There you go. Seperti lebih polite begitu. Coba kalau didengar kalau di film-filmnya kayak gitu. Bisa juga. When you watch TV, you hear more of this language, you're gonna like even though you don't know the rules, but you hear so much, then you're gonna like at a time, then you will oh, I heard that a lot. I think that's the answer, like that. Okay, well, that's gonna take time. Okay, so that's my explanation for you guys, just like that. Okay, when it's a subject offer with the I or we, then we prefer to use shall. Okay, all right, so our answer will be
A.
okay. Would you read again, please?
Shall we eat out tonight? There is a new restaurant to looks promising.
Okay. Now, so shall we eat out tonight? Okay. Apakah kita makan malam di luar malam ini? Okay. Very. So that sounds better than will we eat out tonight? Like that. There is like when you use the will, it's like there is uncertainty there. Jadi kalau saat kita menggunakan kata will we eat out tonight, itu instead of request, okay, instead of an offer, I mean, itu seperti ada ketidakyakinan kalau kita itu mau makan keluar begitu loh. Okay, you can hear that. Will we eat out tonight? Like that. Okay. Shall we eat out tonight? Okay. This sounds different like that. Okay. Well, you guys will learn it through the time practices. Okay. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Okay, welcome. All right, perfect, guys. So when you guys watch the movies, okay, try to have the English subtitle, okay. English subtitle, so you can while you're listening, you can match also with the pronunciation and then the verbs they've been using. Okay, that helps a lot. Okay, number 10. I am sure the baby blah 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 blue eyes like her mother. All right, this number 10. We're talking about prediction. Okay, guys. Now we have the prediction here. We have the sign like her mother. Okay. Like her mother. All right. I'll have Mr. Amin try to answer for us. Number 10.
I'm sure the baby is having blue eyes like her mother. Is having.
All right. So is having is what kind of tense is having?
I'm sure. I am. And look at I am.
Okay. No, your answer is C, right? Jawabannya adalah C ya, Mr. Amin ya?
Yeah. Say is having.
Okay. Now, okay. Now let's talk about this first. Now, is having ini tenses-nya namanya apa?
Apa ya?
Present.
Progressive tense ya? Progressive tense. Present progressive tense.
Present continuous, right?
Yeah.
Continuous or progressive? Yes. Progressive tense.
Yeah.
Okay. Karena sini. Yes, ada to be ya. Is di sini ada to be ya. Kalau to be, then we have having. Having ini terdiri dari kata kerja plus ing. Okay. Now is present. Now having is continuous. So this is a present continuous tense. Okay. Now, meanwhile, we're talking about here, I am sure the baby, blah, 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 blue eyes like her mother. Okay, now the baby, it's talking about something, a prediction. Jadi kita di sini kalimatnya ini masih memprediksi ya, babynya ini belum tahu nih matanya warna apa. Jadi kita masih memperkirakan begitu ya.
Oh,
Nah, here. Now we're talking about prediction here. When talking about prediction, let's go here. So, look, you have present continuous tense here, okay? Look, this is a present continuous tense is using for the plans. Nah, penggunaan present continuous tense itu biasanya digunakan untuk suatu rencana. Nah, ini kan bukan rencana ya, betul ya? Betul
ya,
ya?
ya.
Betul, karena kita kan ini prediksi, masih apa meramal ya, seperti gitu ya, prediksi ya. So, that's present tense. It's obviously not that one, not that answer. Okay, so we have two, either will or going to, right?
Yeah, yes.
Let's go check here because I write it all here for you guys to when we're gonna use will, when we use will with all this, when we're gonna use going to. Okay, now let's check here. Now will, we can use it for the prediction in the remote future.
Oh, yang
all
akan
right.
datang. Ya, ya.
Okay, that's will. Okay, not the answer yet. Okay, not yet, not done. Now, beside will, we have the going to. Okay, now when we're gonna use will, and then when we're gonna use going to. Okay, now we're going use the going to for the plan activity. Okay, that's not a plan. Okay, use for time speaking. Okay, so going to for the prediction in the near future. Okay. Jadi ini going to ini juga bisa untuk prediksi ya, untuk prediksi yang waktunya itu tidak terlalu jauh. Nah, kemudian di sini juga ada sign, ada tanda-tandanya bahwa prediksi ini bakalan terjadi begitu. Okay? And then so going to you can use for prediction also, okay? Now let's check on the will. What kind of prediction that we can use on the will? Now prediction for the will in the remote future. Jadi kalau yang going to itu untuk prediksi di masa yang lebih panjang, yang masanya itu lebih dekat, near future. Okay, what is the matter with you? I feel terrible. I think I am going to be ill. Okay, nah di sini kan sudah ada gejalanya. Ya, gejalanya feel terrible. Kemudian dia merasa prediksinya ini dia akan sakit. Nah, prediksinya ini kan sakitnya itu mungkin sebentar lagi nih sakit. Tidak mungkin sakitnya sebulan lagi. Okay? That's a remote future. Nah, begitu. Nah, kalau will itu prediksinya itu untuk di masa depan yang lebih panjang lagi. The bridge is not so safe. Yes, one day it will break down. Nah, seperti ini ya. The bridge itu is not safe itu adalah suatu tanda juga ya untuk prediksi. Nah, kemudian one day it will break. Nah, kita kan nggak tahu itu remote future. Jadi future-nya itu masih entahlah kapan, nggak mungkin lah masih lebih panjang begitu, lebih panjang dari penggunaan yang going to. Paham ya?
Oke, tahu.
Ya, jadi kalau pokoknya intinya gini, will itu remote future, kalau yang going to itu untuk maksudnya
Dekat.
untuk yang dekat, near future. Okay, let's go back. Jadi penggunaannya ada perbedaan sedikit. Alright. Number 10. There you go.
It's going to have ya.
Okay.
So the baby is going to have.
So it's gonna be your answer is
It's going to have.
Your reason why you pick that?
Yang akan terjadi dekat-dekat.
Dekat-dekat. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to.
Dekat-dekat. Oh, going to. Okay. Well, when we're talking about like something that like say that. Like nah, near future itu kan sesuatu yang ini gimana ya menjelaskannya ya?
Yang akan terjadi dalam waktu dekat ya.
Waktu dekat. Nah, kalau ini kan kalau dia bayinya kemungkinan ini dalam kalimatnya sini bayinya ini mungkin masih di dalam perut kali atau mungkin aja belum hamil kali ya. Mungkin kemungkinannya begitu. Jadi so it I think it's a remote future. Remote.
Oh, lima future ya. Beda-beda tipis.
Karena let's see. So this baby might know like maybe still in the tummy. I'm sure the baby blah 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 blue eyes like her mother. Okay. Now jadi kalau menurut saya we gonna use will. Nah will ini karena dia itu masih remote ya. Jadi kemungkinan bayinya itu masih di perut atau kemungkinan dia juga not pregnant yet. Okay, so it's not jadi kalau what do you call a near future itu right now, right deket banget gitu loh. Nah seperti kalimat yang tadi, oh dia berdirinya di ujung jurang, sebentar lagi dia jatuh. Nah kita kan menggunakan kata going to. Nah itu kan antara di ujung sama jatuhnya itu kemungkinan future-nya itu sedikit sebentar gitu loh. Lebih sebentar daripada ini baby-nya kan lebih panjang begitu ya. Well, just take it right now like this, okay? So as we have more exercise, I hope it's gonna help you guys understand more, okay? Because this is just need more practice, okay? And then just need to read on the explanation above, okay? Now. Okay, Mr. Amin, would you like to try this again? Okay, this we're gonna use will, going to, and then present continuous, okay? Look, that car over there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, your answer is?
It's going to crash, yeah. It's going to crash.
All right, so, okay, so it's going to crash, okay? So this is a prediction that is near future, right? Near future. Because you must see something. Maybe the car is like they're already so close to each other like that. Okay. Because there is a word look. Okay. Look. Okay. So you must there's a sign there. Okay. So you can say, look, that car over there is going to crash. Okay. This is a very good prediction. Okay, near future. That's why you use the going to. Okay, so you understand that now. Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Amin.
Thank you, Miss.
All right, perfect. Okay. Oh my God, the time is so fast, huh? Okay, it's 8:01. Okay. Let's see. This exercise we have. Let's see. Mr. Tony, can I have until 8:05, so make sure the class can understand
Okay,
this
Miss.
explanation?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, so we have, let's try to answer this until 8:05 because I want to make sure you guys understand explanation this week, all right? All right, so blah, 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 the music down, please. All right, there's a word please here, guys. Okay, that's a request, okay? I have Miss Lily, please.
Will you turn the music down, please?
Very good, yes. So in a polite request, started using will, okay, and then that's a good way to, okay, very good. Thank you, Miss Lily. Next, and the film, blah, 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 at 5 p.m., okay? Here is a timetable, okay, guys? Timetable. Now, remember, timetable, we use present tense, guys, okay? The school start, sorry, okay, school, work, those are timetable, right? So we use the present tense. Okay, now Nani, I'll have Nani try number 3, please.
The film is going to start at 5 p.m.
Okay, remember Nani, I just I said when something that timetable, jadi sesuatu yang sudah ada waktunya, ya, waktunya itu sudah ditentukan, ya, seperti sekolah, pekerjaan, atau meeting, or like a movie, a theater, film, and like that, kita menggunakan present tense instead of the future tense. Okay, let's say the mall opens. Okay, you don't say the mall will open at 10. No, that's wrong. Supposed to be the mall opens at 10 a.m. Okay, now
The film
the
starts.
office, yes, so something that's already timetable, we use the present tense. Okay.
Film starts.
Okay, so that's our answer there. Remember, anything like the mall opens, and then the what is that? The school ends at 3 p.m. The office opens at 8 a.m. Okay, those are the timetable. Okay, use the present tense. All right, very good. Thank you, Nani.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay, next, number 4. I am sure you blah 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 the lottery one day. Prediction, guys. Now, when for the prediction? Prediction. Okay, we can use either will or going to. Okay, now this. Which one you gonna use, guys? Okay, I'll have Nani already. I have TB. Try to answer for us. All right.
Yes, Miss. Sorry, I'm outside now. I'm sure you will win the lottery one day.
You will win. Okay, very good. Also agree with TB because remember, okay, for the prediction, we can use either will or going to, as I explained to Mr. Amin. Now for will, that's for remote future, unidentified time in the future. Meanwhile, for going to, it's a near future. It's really, there is a sign, there is a symptoms, anything that's going to be happening so soon, like that, sooner than the will. Okay, thank you, TB. All right. Oh, okay, so very good. So we'll continue the rest of the exercise next week. I hope you guys can answer first. Okay, you guys answer first, and then we'll talk about it and discuss it in the following week. Okay, guys. All the explanation of this answer already given in the above explanation when we're gonna use all these will, shall, going to, a present tense. All those are already written above. Okay, so try to review again and then try to answer, and then we'll match the answer next in the following week. Okay, guys. All right, so I'll end the class, guys. Thank you. Hopefully this material helps you guys. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Till next week. Stay healthy. Be happy, guys. Okay.
Thank you, Miss Susan.
Bye.